Good morning, students. In previous class, we started fourth topic, chemical bonding and molecular structure. In that, we discussed what is chemical bonding, cause of chemical bonding, and the octet role, then tendency to attain lowest energy, then Levy's symbols, then Kossel-Levy's approach to chemical bonding. These concepts are discussed in previous class. Then today's discussion is types of chemical bond. Types of chemical bond. Chemical bond is classified into various types. In that, first one is ionic bonding and it is also called as electrovalent bond. Second one is covalent bond. Third one is coordinate bond, hydrogen bond. These are the types of chemical bonding, and some of the types are also there, like metallic bonding. These are also van der Waals bonds. These are also different types of chemical bonds. First one is ionic bond, or it is also called as electrovalent bond. Second one is covalent bond. Third one is coordinate bond. It is also called as a dative bond. And fourth one is hydrogen bond. These are the different types of chemical bond, and we will discuss one by one. In this, first one is chemical ionic bonding. First one is ionic bond or electrovalent bond. First type of chemical bond is electrovalent or ionic bond. Ionic bond means a chemical bond is formed by two ions. ಎರಡು ಅಯಾನ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. These ions are oppositely charged. The bond formed between oppositely charged ion, there is an attractive force between oppositely charged ions is called ionic bonding, and ionic bonding is defined as the electrostatic force of attraction between oppositely charged ions which holds them together, that is called ionic bonding. Ionic bonding is nothing but the electrostatic force of attraction between oppositely charged ions which holds them together is called ionic bond or electrovalent bond. The ionic or electrovalent bond is defined as the electrostatic force or forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions which holds them together, that is called ionic bonding. And ionic bond is formed by the transfer of valence electrons from low ionization energy atom to high electron affinity atom. Ionic bond is formed by the transfer of valence electron, one or more valence electrons from low ionization energy atom to high ionization energy atom. Low ionization energy atom to high electron affinity atom. The transfer of valence electrons from low ionization energy atoms to high electron affinity atom. Transfer of valence electrons, and after transfer of electron, these low ionization energy atom gets converted into cation, and this high electron affinity atom gets converted into anion. The ionic bond is formed by the transfer of one or more valence electrons from low ionization energy atom to high ionization energy atom, and low ionization energy atom gets converted into cation after transfer of electron, and high electron affinity atom gets converted when accepting electron. ಯಾವಾಗ electron accept ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, it gets converted into anion, and loss of electron, the low ionization energy atom gets converted into cation, and these two ions attains stable inert gas configuration. Stable inert gas configuration. The cations and anions acquire stable inert gas configuration after transfer of electron, accepting and losing electron. These ions attains the stable inert gas configuration, and the attractive forces between oppositely charged ions, ಇವೆರಡೂದರ ನಡುವೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the attractive force between oppositely charged ions which hold them to form ionic bond. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ionic bond formation ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Ionic bond is nothing but the electrostatic forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions which holds them together is called ionic bond ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. And ionic bond is formed by the transfer of one or more valence electrons from low ionization energy atom to high electron affinity atom, and high electron affinity atom accepting electron to form anion. After losing electron, the low ionization energy atom gets converted into cation, and the attractive forces between anions and cations hold them together to form a ionic bond. And cations and anions attains the stable inert gas configuration after losing and accepting electrons. These ions attains the stable electronic configuration, and this ionic bond is non-directional in nature. This is non-directional bond. This ionic bond is also called as non-directional bond because there is no space, or there is no fixed direction in space among the ions. There is no fixed direction in space among the ions, and these ions are attracted in all direction. Cation sutlu anion surrounding agirtave, anion sutlu cations enpa antandre these are attracted in all direction, and this ionic bond is also called as non-directional bond ant kariತೀವಿ ನಾವು. And the oppositely charged ions are attracted by strong electrostatic forces these two ions are attracted by oppositely charged ions attracted by strong electrostatic forces. These oppositely charged ions, cations and anions are attracted by a strong electrostatic forces. ಅವು ಎರಡೂದ್ರ ನಡುವೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ electrostatic force is very strong. And one more very important point, that is electrovalency. Electrovalency. What is meant by electrovalency? Electrovalency is nothing but the number of electrons lost or gained by an atom in the formation of ionic bond. During the formation of ionic bond, number of electrons lost or gained by an atom, that is nothing but electrovalency. The number of electrons lost or gained by an atom in the formation of ionic bond. During the formation of ionic bond, the number of electrons lost and or the number of electrons gained, that is nothing but the electrovalency of atom or ion. If the number of electrons, one electron is lost during the formation of ionic bond, that is nothing but the electrovalency of that atom is 1. One electron is gained during the formation of ionic bond, that is nothing but the electrovalency of an atom or is nothing but 1. For example, let us consider NaCl. The NaCl crystal is formed by Na plus and Cl minus ions. Na plus means the one electron is lost and the lost electron was gained by Cl minus, and the electrovalency of Na plus as well as Cl minus is 1. Electrovalency of Na is also 1, Cl is also 1, because only one electron is lost and only one electron is gained, and the electrovalency is nothing but number of electrons lost or gained by an atom in the formation of ionic bond. And one very important point, generally the ionic compounds or ionic bond is formed between alkali and alkaline earth metals with halogens and chalcogens. Alkali metals are first group elements, alkaline earth metals are second group elements, halogens are 17th group elements, chalcogens are 16th group elements. And generally ionic bonds are formed between alkali and alkaline earth metals with halogens as well as chalcogens. Generally ionic bond formed between the alkali and alkaline earth metals with halogens and chalcogens. ಇವತರ ಜೊತೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಚಾಲ್ಕೋಜನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ 16th ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 17th ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Alkali means first group elements. Alkaline earth metals means second group. From these, generally the ionic compounds or ionic bond is formed between alkali and alkaline earth metals with halogens and chalcogens. Chalcogens means ore forming elements are called as chalcogens anta heltare. Okay, next point is, if the electronegativity difference between two atoms is greater than 1.5, then the ionic bond is formed between two atoms. ಎರಡು ಆಟಮದ ನಡುವೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ electronegativity difference is greater than 1.7, then only the ionic bonds are formed. If, in short, En is nothing but electronegativity. If electronegativity difference is difference between two atoms is greater than 1.7, then the ionic bond formed between two atoms. If the electronegativity difference is less than 1.7, then the bonds are not called as ionic bonds. If the electronegativity difference between two atoms is greater than 1.5, then the bond formed between two atoms is called ionic bond. If the electronegativity difference is increases, then ionic nature or ionic character is also increases. If electronegativity difference between two atoms is increases, upward arrowhead means increases, its ionic nature is increases. Ionic nature is also increases. Ionic nature is mainly depends on electronegativity difference, and this electronegativity difference is more than 1.7, then the bond formed between two atoms is called ionic bond. And the electronegativity difference further increases, then the ionic nature or ionic character of two atoms is also increases. If the electronegativity difference is more, means more ionic character. Okay, these are the some important points in the ionic bond. Ionic bond is nothing but electrostatic forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions which holds them together. That is nothing but ionic bond. And ionic bond is formed by transfer of one or more valence electrons from low ionization energy atom to high electron affinity atom. And the low ionization energy atom gets converted into cation, and high electron affinity atom gets converted into anion, and these two ions attains the stable noble gas configuration or inert gas configuration. The oppositely charged ions are attracted by strong electrostatic forces, and these ionic bonds are non-directional bonds. These are also called as non-directional bonds because there is no fixed direction in space among the ions, and these ions are attracted in all directions. Generally, ionic bonds are formed between alkali and alkaline earth metals with halogens and chalcogens. And if electronegativity difference between two atoms is greater than 1.7, then the bond formed between two atoms is called ionic bond. If the electronegativity difference is increases, then their ionic character is also increases. And one more very important point, that is electrovalency is nothing but the number of electrons lost or gained by an atom in the formation of ionic bond, that is nothing but electrovalency. In the formation of sodium chloride ionic crystal, sodium loses one electron and chlorine accepting one electron, and the lost and gained electrons are equal, and the electrovalency of sodium is 1 and electrovalency of chlorine is also 1 in case of sodium chloride crystal. And we will see the example of ionic bonds. Here example 1, sodium chloride. Formula is NaCl. The sodium chloride ionic crystal is formed by sodium and chlorine atoms, and in this the electronic configuration of, simply EC means electronic configuration of sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. In sodium atom contains only one valence electron. This is the only one valence electron in the sodium. And electronic configuration of Cl atom 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Chlorine contains 7 valence electrons, and in this the sodium atom transfers its one valence electron to chlorine atom, and it forms sodium ion and chloride ion. ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, the sodium atom contains only one valence electron and this valence electron is transferred to chlorine atom, and these forming sodium ion Na plus ion and chloride ion Cl minus ion, and these two oppositely charged ions are attracted by an electrostatic force to form ionic compound, that is sodium chloride. See here, this is sodium, it contains only one valence electron, that is represented by cross, and chlorine, it contains total 7 valence electrons are represented by dots. These are the Lewis dot symbols of sodium and chlorine. Then sodium atom contains only one valence electron, and it transfers its valence electron to chlorine, and these forms sodium ion and chloride ions, Na plus Cl minus. Here the electronic configuration of sodium is 281, 1s2 2, 2s2 2p6, that is second cell 8 electrons, and third cell only one electron, that is valence electron, and these are the core electrons. And in case of chlorine, The electronic configuration is 287. 287. After losing and gaining of electrons, these ions attains noble gas configuration, that is sodium is 28. This valence electron is lost and that was transferred to chlorine, and chlorine gets converted into 288. 7 ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 8 ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ, 1 ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. And this is also represented NaCl plus minus. Sometimes charges are represented or in sometimes ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನಡೀತದೆ. Okay, this is the example for sodium chloride crystal formation. Depending on the transfer of electrons and their valence electrons, and thereafter formation of ions, their electronic configuration is inert gas configuration. This is the inert gas configuration and this is also inert gas configuration. Okay, this is the first example. Then second example is magnesium fluoride, MgF2. The electronic configuration of magnesium, its atomic number is 12 and electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Sodium the next element. Then electronic configuration of fluorine is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Magnesium contains 2 valence electrons and fluorine contains 7 valence electrons. In this, the magnesium atom transfers its 2 valence electrons to fluorine and it forms Mg2 plus ion and 2 fluoride ions. Each fluoride ion accepts 1 electron from magnesium and to form MgF2 ionic solid. See here, this is magnesium, it contains 2 valence electrons and 2 fluorine atoms. This transfer, magnesium transfers its 2 valence electrons to each fluoride ion. ಒಂದೊಂದು fluoride ion ಒಂದೊಂದು electron transfer and it forms Mg2 plus minus 2 or MgF2. Here the electronic configuration of magnesium is 282. For fluorine is 27. After losing electron, magnesium attains noble gas configuration, that is 28, and after accepting 1 electron each by 2 fluorine atoms, the electronic configuration is same, that is 28. After accepting or losing, the anions as well as cations attains a stable inert gas configuration and it forms ionic solid. Okay, and some other examples of ionic compounds is LiF, AlF3, Na2O, etc. These are the some other examples of ionic compounds or ionic bond. Next, coming to factors favorable for the formation of ionic bond. Next, coming to factors favorable for the formation of ionic bond. The formation of ionic bond is depends on both cation as well as anion. Cation ಮೇಲೂ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಆನಿಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೂ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ionic bond. First we will see factors favorable for cation formation. What are the factors depends on the formation of cations? Cation formation agake ಯಾವ factors depend upon? In this, first one is low ionization energy. As we already know, the ionization energy in the periodic trend along the period increases, down the group decreases. And the factors favorable for cation formation is depends on low ionization energy. The low ionization energy of atoms easily loses its one or more valence electrons and it forms positive ions. The low ionization energy atoms easily loses its valence electrons to form positive ions, and so low ionization energy atoms to form cations easily. Easy again pantandre cations formation ಆಗ್ತಾವ. For example, sodium easily forms cation than potassium easily forms cation than sodium because potassium contains lower ionization enthalpy or lower ionization energy than the sodium. Potassium easily forms cation than Na. Sodium and potassium compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ potassium having lower ionization enthalpy than sodium and it forms easily cation than sodium because ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the nuclear attraction is ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ less while moving down the group and its ionization enthalpy is also decreases from lithium to cesium. Then second point is large atomic size. If large atomic size of atoms, the nuclear attraction with their valence electrons is very low. If the size of an atom is more or large, then the attractive force between nucleus and valence electron is very low, and such type of atoms, the removal of valence electrons is easy, and these forming very easily forming cations. For example, cesium, illenirtade ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, nuclear attraction is low. Here nuclear attraction on electron is low. That's why these large size of ions or atoms easily loses electrons to form cations. For example, cesium easily forms cation than the other alkali metals. Other alkali metal compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ cesium is easily forms cation because its size is large compared with other alkali metals. Okay. Then third one is low charge on ion or cation. In general, the low charge ions can be easily formed than the high charge ion. High charge ions are difficult to form and low charge ions are very easily formed. High charge ions are formed by it requires more amount of energy to eject the valence electrons. For example, let us consider low charge on cation means, for example, sodium, magnesium and aluminum. Let us consider these three elements. The low charge on cation, these low charge ions can be easily formed than the high charge ions because the high amount of energy is required to eject the valence electrons, and as the number of electrons increases in the same cell, the nuclear attraction is also increases, and due to increase in the nuclear attraction it requires more amount of energy, and the ease of formation of cations in these three elements is Na plus can be easily formed compared with Mg2 plus. Mg2 plus can be easily formed compared with Al3 plus because the more number of electrons are present in Mg as well as Al compared with sodium. Sodium contains only one valence electron and it can be easily removed by little amount of energy. And as the number of electrons increases, the nuclear attraction increases and more amount of energy is available for the removal of valence electrons. Okay. Then fourth point is cation with inert gas configuration. Cation with inert gas configuration. Inert gas configuration means except helium, NH2 NP6 is the inert gas, noble gas configuration, that is NH2 NP6 except helium. Helium is 1s2 configuration. Okay. For example, the inert gas configuration NH2 NP6 cations are more stable and can be easily formed. These are more stable. Inert gas configuration of cations are more stable and are easily formed. For example, let us consider Ce2 plus ion is more stable and easily formed than Zn2 plus. By comparing Ca2 plus and Zn2 plus, Ca2 plus attains inert gas configuration and it is more stable and it can be easily formed compared with Zn2 plus ion. The electronic configuration of calcium 2 plus is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Its calcium atomic number is 20 and in plus 2 state 2 electrons are lost, that is 4, 10, 10, 18. Okay, and this is the ns2 np6, 3s2 3p6 inert gas configuration. For Zn2 plus, its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10. Plus 2 state means 4s2 electrons are lost and its valence electron contains 18 electrons and its valence electron contains 8 electrons. And this is the calcium 2 plus ion is more stable and easily formed because it attains inert gas configuration, and Zn2 plus is do not possess or does not possess inert gas configuration. But in case of Zn2 plus and Ag plus ions, the ions which contains 18 electrons in their valence cell, these are called as pseudo inert gas configuration. Okay, pseudo inert gas configuration. Zn2 plus and Ag plus ions are also stable, which do not possess inert gas configuration, but it contains in their valence cell, it contains 18 electrons, and 18 electron containing ions are called as pseudo inert configuration, pseudo inert gas configuration. In this case 2, 8, 18, here 2, 8, 18, 18. This is the electronic configuration, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10. Hinge enpa antandre Ag plus. These two ions contains 18 electrons in their valence cell. And 18 electron containing ions are called as pseudo inert gas configuration. Eighteen electron containing ions are called as pseudo inert gas configuration. Even though these does not possess stable inert gas configuration, these are also stable. Zn2 plus and Ag plus ions are also stable because which contains 18 electrons in their valence cell, and these are called as pseudo inert gas configuration. Even though they do not possess inert gas configuration, these are also stable and easily formed. Okay, these are the factors favorable for the formation of cations. First one is low ionization energy. Low ionization energy means the removal of valence electron is easy and the formation of cation is also easy. And large, this is removal of valence electrons is easy in case of low ionization energy or enthalpy. Large atomic size means the nuclear attraction is low and the removal of electron is easy. And low charge on cations, as the number of electrons in their valence cell increases, the nuclear attraction increases and more amount of energy is required for the ejection of electron. That's why low charge on ions or cations are more easily formed. Then last one is cations with the inert gas configuration, that is NS2 NPA6. Even though Zn2 plus and Ag plus ions does not possess inert gas configuration, but these are also stable because these are called as pseudo inert gas configuration because of 18 electrons are present in their valence cell. Then next, coming to factors favorable for anion formation. B, factors favorable for anion formation. Here we studied the factors favorable for cations. Cation formation is mainly depends on these 4 points. First one is low ionization energy, large atomic size, low charge on cation, then cation with inert gas configuration. In case of anion formation, first point is high En means electronegativity and high electron affinity. First point is high electronegativity or high electron affinity. High electronegativity or high electron affinity means the accepting tendency of electron is more. If the electronegativity is more or electron affinity is more means the accepting tendency of electron is more. And these are easily gains electrons and to form negative ions, and these are called as anions. The high electron affinity or high electronegativity atoms easily gains electrons and to form negative ions or anions. For example, these are easily gains electrons to form anion. For example, let us consider the ease of formation of halide ions like chlorine, bromine and iodine. Let us consider chlorine, bromine and iodine, and the electron affinity as well as the electronegativity is decreases from chlorine to iodine, and in these 3 elements chlorine contains high electronegativity as well as electron affinity, and these chlorine atom is greater tendency to accept electron and form anion, and bromine is greater tendency to accept electron and form bromide ion than iodide, and the order of ease of formation of anions with their high electronegativity is in this order. Chloride ions are easily formed than bromide ions, and bromide ions are easily formed than the iodide ions because their electronegativity or electron gain enthalpies are decreases from chlorine to iodine or chloride to iodide ion. Then second point is small atomic size. Small atomic size. If the size of atom increases, then the accepting tendency of electron is decreases because the nuclear attraction is decreases. Nuclear attraction is decreases means electron accepting tendency is also decreases with increase in their size. Smaller the size of atom, larger the tendency to accept the electron, and the accepted electrons are strongly attracted by the nucleus. And the small atomic size of anions leads to formation of negative ions. If the larger size of anion and smaller size of anions, the formation of ionic compound is more ionic character in case of smaller size of anions. For example, let us consider fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. These are the halogens. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, these are the halogens, and their size is increases from fluorine to iodine. And the fluorine is very small size, and the accepting tendency of an electron is more because of it is highly electronegative, and the electrons are very strongly attracted with nucleus, and the nuclear attraction is very high in case of fluorine. And as the size increases, the nuclear attraction is decreases, and the accepting tendencies also decreases. The ease of formation of ionic bond with cations is in this order. Then third one is low charge on anion. As we already discussed, low charge ions can be easily formed than the high charge ions. High charge ions are formed with high amount of energy is required for the ejection of electron, or for addition of electron the high amount of energy is released. In this case, the low charge on anion means, for example, let us consider F, oxygen, fluorine, oxygen and nitrogen. These are the three elements, and to this electrons are added. The accepting tendency of electron is only one, and one electron is accepted by fluorine and it gets converted into fluoride ion, and oxygen, the tendency to accept the electrons are 2, and for nitrogen is 3. In these examples, the charge on anion is negative charge is increases, -1, -2, -3, and this negative charge is increases means the electronic repulsion in this case increases. In this case, only one electron is added and it forms univalent anion is formed, and the nuclear electronic repulsion is less in case of fluoride ion, and the electronic repulsion is more as compared with the fluoride ion in case of oxide ion, and the electronic repulsion is very high compared with fluoride as well as oxide ion. In this case, electronic repulsion increases. Electronic repulsion increases from fluoride ion to nitride ion. These are the some important factors favorable for the formation of cation and anion. Anion dalli enadu nodri high electronegativity irbeku and high electron affinity. This leads to the accepting tendency of electron is more and easily accepts electrons and forms anions. Small atomic size means the nuclear attraction is, the electrons are attracted towards nucleus is strongly, and this small atomic size of anions forming ionic bond very easily, and low charge on ions because of electronic repulsion is increases from fluoride ion to nitride ion because of negative charge increases in their ions. Negative charge increases means electronic repulsion is also increases. These are the important points, and by combining these two factors favorable for the formation of cations as well as anions, by combined the most favorable conditions for the formation of ionic compound or ionic bonds are most favorable conditions for the formation of ionic bond are first one is low ionization energy or enthalpy, and this low ionization energy or enthalpy is generally for metals. Second one is high electron affinity. This is for generally non-metals. Then third one is large atomic size of cations. Fourth one is small atomic size of anions. Fifth one is stable before this low charge on cations and anions. Sixth one is stable inert gas configuration. Then last one is high lattice enthalpy or energy. These are the most favorable conditions for the formation of ionic bond. First one is low ionization energy. Cation formation is easy for low ionization energy of atoms, and anion is easily formed with high electron affinity or high electronegativity, and the large atomic size of cations forms easily in positive ions, and small atomic size of anions forms easily negative ions, and low charge on cations and anions forms the ionic compound very easily, and stable inert gas configuration, and last one is high lattice enthalpy. What is lattice enthalpy? Lattice enthalpy, next class we will discuss detail what is lattice enthalpy of sodium chloride value, and factors favorable for the lattice enthalpy and how it can be calculated. We will discuss in the next class. These are the some important factors for the formation of ionic compound. The factors are mainly depends on formation of cation and formation of anion. Okay. In next class we will discuss lattice enthalpy. Okay. Thank you.